What's up, everybody? Back with another Fair Shake review, and this time we're going to be talking about Robbed by Gats. Um, just saying it in that order was it was funny. But anyway, Gats is a Florida rapper, Tampa, Florida rapper, who's been at it for a little while. Frequenter of the Rolling Loud concert series, and yeah, I've been listening to him for a couple of years now, and and I just gotta say, man, with this one, the which is different than the other one, I feel like this one is a little less, a little less very bass heavy, and I mean there's definitely bass in here obviously, but and just a little less like more more hood approach, though the hood is still definitely in this, but I just feel like a lot of the material in this particular project is a little bit more 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 lyrical, and it's just like showing another side that he's able to deliver, because he threw in sprinkles of it in the last project. Let me look at the name of it real quick. Robbers. In Robbers, I feel like he definitely had his more lyrical tracks on it, but it was definitely a little bit more catered to more of the street-ish, street tip, but this one is a little bit more kind of flip-flop on that, a little bit way more on the like heady, societal commentary kind of side of things, and a little less about just like, hey, I'm around street stuff. I'm around the street. But yeah, throughout this whole project, like Laugh with God, Bad News, Moonlight, you really kind of get into more of the place in society that the black people in the hood have, the different situations that they definitely go through, including his own trials, especially like in Bad News. Feel it gets a little more personal in that one. Definitely one of my favorite tracks on here. But Black Nationalist NRA might be my number one favorite out of this whole thing. And you would think, what? A track called that is gonna be your favorite? And I'm like, yeah, because he's really talking about, he goes in even heavier on the way blacks are seen in society, and especially when it comes to like gun control and having their place in government and different other things like that. And I'm like, yeah, this is it. And it's two different songs mixed into one, and both sides of the coin go hard. No Limit 97 is also a really good track, one of the singles that I was like, yo, okay, I see what you coming with, this is kind of cool. And so it got me excited for this project. New News Chain from ATL, aka Lauren London. I like the idea behind the song, but just the execution a little bit was just a little off for me, and his singing in it didn't quite help either. But his singing in Do Rag and Interlude, which kind of gives you a break from a lot of the commentary and like social commentary and such, just kind of was a nice little break from that. It's just a little bit more directly kind of like talking about with dealing with all that stuff where you get to be away, get away with one of your loved ones, and I liked that. Then When I Became the Sun, more social commentary, but ties in kind of nicely with Do-Rag Dylan that he was talking to a loved one, where the first couple verses here kind of deal with how black women are treated, and then the last verse kind of goes into the LGBTQ community, and I just thought he did a really good job coming through on that one. And then Irreversible, a little bit more on the street tip, but I kind of like it. quite a bit. And then the last two joints, Uncut Gems being another one of the singles, and Human, wrap up the project. Uncut Gems almost made it to my playlist, but I just felt like it was still just a little too sleepy for me to add. And then Human, I did that one, even though I feel like it does kind of thematically close the project out pretty well. I found it a little bit more on the boring side on my end, but overall, a very dope lyricist, some pretty cool beats, a little bit more, some of them kind of on a boom, like a boom bappy kind of side of things, but still not losing the bass that's known in the South. But yeah, like sample heavy South joints, and like the production in this was really good. And I feel like it switches up enough to not get boring, but it does definitely stay in a very similar realm throughout the project. And yeah, really enjoyed this, highly recommend it. But if you have listened to it, let me know what you think down below. I would like to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, you can hit the like button. If you'd like to see more reviews and reactions, hit that subscribe button. And then if you're feeling generous, there's a link to the Patreon that I do have. I do some behind the scenes information there, as well as other reactions that I do on there. So if that's something that interests you, go to that link in the description box on YouTube. So but yeah, until next time, much love, peace, threes.